This man is not her father, nor her brother. He is her husband. The worst part? She was not forced to marry. What really happened on their wedding night? And what did her parents say about it? Despite the fact that in 1937 there was no social media or television, the marriage between Charlie and Eunice was so shocking that it went viral throughout the United States. It was a couple with a 12-year age gap. Young women dating older men was a common thing at the time, but in this case, Eunice was only 9 years old. For her family, it was something to be proud of. But why? Despite her saying she loved him, a detail on her served as evidence that foreshadowed what would happen on her first wedding night. However, Charlie did not want a little sister. He wanted a woman, and in order to justify having such desire, he came up with a baseless excuse that, according to him, would demonstrate that she was much more mature for her age. Despite the fact that this union drove everybody crazy nationwide, Eunice's parents acted in a very unexpected way. All the women in her family had married when they were young. However, things were somewhat different with this girl, and the cause of it was something inside her that would make her marriage a real nightmare, and that Charlie would figure out by himself. Although in 1937 the United States had not established a specific age for marriage, the young man did not reveal his interest in taking the girl's hand. In fact, he began courting her in secret. However, the reasons supporting this decision were even worse. One day, Eunice told her parents she would go to town for a doll, but instead, she would meet Charlie to do something else. Something that would forever mark the history of this girl. Charlie Johns traveled to the outskirts of the town, where he bribed a preacher to make the marriage between him and the little girl possible. According to Eunice's parents, the Bible said that one should not disturb those who got along well, and if they loved each other, they should respect that union. After all, they did not want to go against the holy book. Besides, Charlie claimed that Eunice was very mature for her age, an idea confirmed when he gave her a doll. The girl barely played with it and soon began to embroider, a task typical of an adult woman. However, Eunice's proved otherwise. Even though she claimed to love physically, she could not do so. Her body had not yet reached physical maturity. In fact, she had not even had her first menstruation. Because of this, her female organs, both external and internal, were not ready for the wedding night. She may not have said it, but it is evident that Charlie knew it. Otherwise, he would not have lied in the marriage, claiming she was 18. This union outraged everybody all across the United States, and it was the first step for the law to set age 16 as the minimum age for marriage, a number that would go up over time, since according to science, the human brain finishes developing at 25 years old. This serves as further evidence that this union was a mistake. Eunice was married to Charlie until she lost her life in 2013, and although in interviews she regretted leaving school and moving on from her childhood too soon,